Welcome to the 2020's Q&A, in which I'll be answering your burning questions. So please stay tuned to find out all the answers to them. I'm really excited to chat with you in this video and answer all the questions that you asked me in the Q&A's announcement. And I first wanted to invite Benny so he could read the questions, and I'd answer them. But then I thought maybe it's better to do just one-to-one, like you or me chatting with a friend. So I'll be reading all your questions. I hope I will answer all of them. You asked me amazing stuff, so thank you so much for that. And I'm just doing this video for you to get to know me better, and just in case you have any questions left after watching this video, feel free to ask me anything you want in the comments. As always, I'm open for your feedback, I'm open for your emotions, for your thoughts. That's why I always ask you different things, and I wanted to let you know that it is gonna be loud today because the window is open. It's very hot here in front of these lights, and I start to sweat. Although after this video I will be going to the birthday party of Benny's grandpa, but whatever, I don't want this video to be too long. At the same time, I want it to be very entertaining to watch, so let's keep this intro short and get started with all your questions. Okay, first one, which is super fun to me personally, that I have kind of hard times to answer, but whatever, we'll figure out how it goes because I still don't have an exact answer in my head. Because the question is, would I prefer a bad body odor or a bad perfume? So just imagine someone sweats, right? And that's not very pleasant experience. I'm sure all of us have been in the situation when we were in the bus or somewhere where you're in the small place and it's crowded and some person next to you just stinks. And of course, that is not a pleasant experience by any means. And what else can be bad? Okay, we all have our own smell. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so much, but then it really depends on how you smell. For someone, that person just on its own with its clean body can smell amazingly, and then they can fall in love with each other, and it would do nothing to me. So I would say that cloying perfumes are not that great either, because they can give you headache. They are so annoying, just like a bad body odor. So for example, it's a very personal thing what's a bad perfume or what's a bad body odor. For example, when Benny stinks, no, Benny doesn't stink even when he sweats. And there are two types of sweat in my opinion, and I know this video starts really random, but when you are kind of afraid of something, when you have anxiety, when you are so when you are stressed out and you sweat, it doesn't smell good. When you are doing sports, for example, and you're a little bit sweaty, that can smell really sexy. I don't know how to explain that, but it all depends. And I can't really pick between bad perfume or bad body odor. I think I'd go with a bad perfume, but it's a very tough question, and I'm actually very curious, what would you guys pick? Bad body odor or bad annoying perfume that you can't stand? Let me know, please. Next question is great, and it is from Ike, who asked which perfume would I wear on my wedding day. And I know the exact answer to this one, because once I smelled this fragrance, I promised myself I won't be wearing it until my wedding day, so I won't make any associations with it, because I'm very huge on association and memories with perfumes. I literally wear certain fragrances to specific occasions on specific dates when I'm in a specific mood, so I can associate it with that time. And I want to associate Perfect Gardenia by Sarah Horowitz Parfums with my wedding day, because this, you guys, is the most luscious, brilliant gardenia fragrance I've smelled. It's very, very personal and particular and unique, and I do love it, and I'm saving it for my wedding day. So here you go. Next question from Ike is, which perfumes did I wear when I was a teenager? And I have two of them. One is Hypnose by Lancome, which till this day, in my opinion, is one of the most creative and unique smelling designer perfumes on the market, and I hope they won't discontinue it. Other than that, I wore Nina Rich's Nina perfume, kind of like this beautiful red apple, and first my elder cousin wore it and I fell in love with it on her. And my other perfumes was Armani Mania. Oh my god, it's just such a potent fragrance that I believe is discontinued at the moment, as Lola by Marc Jacobs is, and that fragrance, I'm still on a hunt for it. If you know a great deal online, please let me know, because yesterday I was thinking about it. I really want to get that gorgeous flacon, because I have a feeling in 20-30 years it's going to be very, very cool just to look at it and to own it. And I don't really know why they discontinued that fragrance. It was amazing and very, very unique. And then I wore Armani Code. I wore a few Armani perfumes. And what else did I wear? I remember in high school I wore Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, so just to name a few, that's that. Professor X asked me, do I have any tips or advice for new reviewers in the fragrance community? And little short story. When I started doing my perfume related videos, I had no, and I'm swearing, I had no idea about the fragrance community. And before I started, so many people have been already doing this for years, you know, talking about perfumes, and I thought I'll be like one of the first ones to do that. I just found that idea so cool, and then, you know, even after doing it for a couple of months, I had no idea still. I haven't been watching any reviewers, so I kind of jumped right into the cold water, as they say it in German, and just figure out and learn a lot in time. Any advice? Definitely don't buy everything that other reviewers go crazy about. A lot of reviewers get perfumes for free, including myself, and it's just really hard to compete with them. And just even for myself, I know like so many people rave about certain perfumes and I really want to test so much even without them. Like I have my own wish list and perfumes that I discover and want to smell, but then, you know, from the outside you get so much input that you are kind of stressed out, and as a reviewer you're also kind of under pressure, because they all talk about the brand new stuff that bigger reviewers, they receive perfumes from designer brands, which is way more complicated to get than from smaller brands with which you can have a relationship, and you're kind of stressed out. At least I am till this day, feeling like I need to be on the same level and also talk about the newest stuff and blah blah blah. You know, it's hard. Just don't put yourself under the pressure and talk about what you love and try to figure out what's your style, what inspires you, and once you found that, you will also inspire others, and stay true to yourself. That's at least what I've done, and I don't regret that, although it's a very, very tough way. Okay, Donnie's question. First of all, how was your day? How was my day, Donnie? Today is all right. It's Saturday, I'm excited for the party, I'm wearing very sexy red dress, red lips, I'm smelling amazing, I'm great today. But the week was pretty busy. Let me know how was yours. And favorite non-perfume smell? I think flowers come first, if not perfumes. My cousin who wore Nina perfume, she's so pretty. I wish she could be here, not in Ukraine, and do videos with me, although she told me that it's not her thing, but whatever, maybe one day Lera will appear on my channel. And she told me that she is 5 years older than me, and when we were children I took her by hand and we smelled all the flowers at the party. For example, you know, when you come to someone's birthday, you gift flowers, and you know, as a gesture. and we smelled everything. So I love flowers, I love different flowers, I love to smell flowers. My grandma also told me that I smelled everything. You know what I used to do? I took mint from her garden, peppermint, and put it in my nose, literally the leaves of the mint. So I love mint very much. I love herbs. I love how tea smells a lot. I like how Benny smells. Yes, maybe that's too much information, but that's a Q&A. What else do I love? I love how spring smells. Spring has very particular aroma, I find, when nature awakes after my least favorite season, winter. Everything smells so great, and just the wind is so amazing. So I also love when you are at the ocean or by the sea, and that breeze that comes from the water is great too. So I'm a very smelly person, like I'm telling you. And I'm also a visual person, because that's another question that you are interested in. I can memorize things just by looking at them. That is how I learn. And yeah, definitely, like I look at something and I need to read it a couple of times, and then when I repeat it, because in Ukraine we used to learn things, you know, and then while I was writing or explaining stuff, I definitely had the page and the all the sentences that were written on that. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but yeah, I'm a visual person. I definitely picture things and see them in my imagination while I'm dreaming about something. So yeah, here you go. Another question of yours was, will I ever consider selling some of my perfumes? No. Very quick answer, no. This is a collection. I'm a collector. Some questions regarding Tanya, how she's doing. We don't really have lots of contact with her, unfortunately, so she's alright, but I'm not sure if you will do a live stream on my channel, although I can imagine that would be a lot of fun. And then Ike asked me another question, if I plan to make a collaboration video with perfume reviewers. And you know what? I'm a very friendly person. I try to stay in contact with as many friends as I can, online I mean. But for some strange reason, I don't really have a lot of social contacts, and people don't really respond to me often. I reach out for some reviewers, but I haven't had the greatest experience with them, because I have a feeling they are not very much interested, although the collaborations I've done in the past with Timmy or some other reviewers, they were amazing. So I actually have one collaboration planned. I reached out and we are kind of chatting, but it's all, you know, everybody has its own life. We are not friends in life, so I think that makes things harder, and I don't know what's going on in the person's life, so I can't be very pushy and, you know, and just like expect something. So if that happens, then that happens, but it has been going on for months, so I don't know, maybe, I hope so. And I would love to have more fun videos on my channel. So once again, if you have any ideas, and I'm very grateful for those you've already shared, but if you have more, feel free to comment them down below, particularly if you have something really strange on your mind. I'm all there for it. All right, question that I really liked and wanted to begin with, but here you go, I'll answer it now, and those of you who stayed tuned will find out what actually Tommelise, the name of my channel, means. Does it have a meaning? Yes, it does. And that actually means Thumbelina, but in Dutch, because the author of Thumbelina, Tommelise, is actually Hans Christian Andersen, and I had no idea how to call my channel when I started, because I didn't really know the subject, what I'll be talking about. I thought about makeup, but I didn't really wanna have a specific word in the name of my channel, because back then when I started you couldn't really change the name of your channel. Once you picked it, that's it, and you need to start a new channel in order to have a new name. Now I guess they changed that, but so I was like really struggling with the name. I didn't really wanna call it Yana, for I don't know what, you know. So one of the teachers in the language school where I work, she called me Däumelinchen, which is Thumbelina but in German, and that kind of like stuck, like stuck, you know, like sticked with me. And I thought, but I don't really want to be Doimelinch, and I didn't want to be Thumbelina, so Tommelise. Yes, and I really like this name. So with that being said, Natsu was really interested in my thoughts on Lancome's Oud collection, and I suppose from the exclusive range, which I'm a big fan of, I can tell you that. In my opinion, this is the best, at least my favorite exclusive range of a designer brand, and I love their Oud perfumes, all of them. They are great, sexy, amazing, they are on my wish list, so yes, they are great. And they have multiple ones, and I love all of them. And next question is from Laurel. I'm very sorry for mispronouncing your names, guys. Please apologize me. And she has a lot of questions. Favorite makeup products. I can pick two, okay? Because I could be like, okay, everything, because I'm like that. But I would go with something for lips because I feel naked without lipstick or something on my lips. I just love the feeling. Some people can't stand it, I know, but I love to have something on my lips, preferably makeup. And I also love concealer, like foundation, concealer, or something for the foundation, you know, so the tone is gonna be even up. So yeah, other than that, something for eyes. I can pick three maybe, a lipstick or lip product, concealer or foundation. I could get away with a concealer and eyeliner, black eyeliner, love that. I could be saddled with that, although, you know, my makeup collection is not huge, but it grows. So, favorite food and drink. Oh, that's tough. Although, no, drink, green tea, without any sugar, without anything, just green tea of highest quality, preferably loose green tea and not in a bag, but it all depends on the sort, on the kind of tea. And food, sushi, 100%. Love sushi. Rolls, oh my god, if they are fancy, oh. Honestly, I figure out that that's actually soya sauce that makes me super, like, it makes me high, it makes me really happy inside. And you know what's exciting? Benny first was really like calm with sushi, and we ate somewhere and he didn't really feel great after that, so he stopped eating that and it was gross to him and he didn't like sushi. He kind of hated on them for a while, and at the moment he gets right back in, you know, on track, so that's exciting for me. Another question of yours. Thank you for so many questions, they are great. Favorite movie? That has to be Point Break, with two super sexy actors of all times, very different, but like Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves together with ocean and surfing. Are you freaking kidding me? Yes, Point Break. If you haven't watched Point Break, that's what you're doing tonight. Favorite book? Remark is my favorite author. I love his books. I love Max Fry. This is actually a Ukrainian or Russian author. Amazing books, kind of like teenage books. I read them as I was a teenager. Fantastic. So something by Max Fry or Remark. Very different. One is optimistic, kind of like imaginary world, everything is great, humor, kind of like that. And Remark, war, love, death, heartbreak. So yeah. Then I had some questions about my favorite Chypra, favorite Oriental, favorite aldehydic perfume, and to explain them, and I think I'd better do that in a separate video, guys, because that would be a lot to answer, and I guess that is actually all, if I'm not wrong. So I sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and maybe it indeed helped you to learn me better, and I would like to get to know you better, so I would love to ask a few questions, and those who are feeling answering them will do that in the comments. So the first question is, what is your favorite perfume, and do you have a specific genre that you prefer over others. So for example, you know that you love oriental perfumes, or you know that you love floral or clean fragrances, or fougères, or intensely woody perfumes. Let me know what's your favorite genre of perfume, or what's your favorite like ultimate fragrance that has been with you all your life and it's a true holy grail that you always come back to, or maybe you've discovered it just recently and you know that you'll be wearing it for many years. So that is the first two questions. And the third question is, when did you start to watch my videos and what do you like most about them? So I will have your feedback and I will know what can I do better and what I shouldn't change. So I hope you will give me some answers. Thank you so much for being subscribed to my channel. If you haven't done that yet, feel free to do so. Please like this video and please stay tuned for more exciting ones coming up this week. Check out the description box for more helpful information. There is also the link to my social media where you can follow me for more content. And on that note, I hope we will see each other really soon. Bye guys!